Well, first off, man, fuck next game. We got a whole stinker section. No, every week we run to these stinker games. So these are games that we're gonna run by like quick. First, man, it don't matter which one we go to. We just gonna throw them up in the sky. New York Jets, Los Angeles Clippers. I don't know, it's Chargers. I just feel like saying this shit just be funny and shit.
I was about to say, what?
Man, I don't care about the Chargers. Until Justin Herbert wins in the playoffs, you get no respect. You can't win in the playoffs, it is. But you gonna beat up on the Jets and ain't got no goddamn quarterback. Chargers, Justin Herbert, 16 for 30. We doing this shit on a Monday. And I didn't watch Monday Night Football. I'm glad I didn't. 16 for 30, 136 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. What the fuck are you doing out there, boy? Austin Eckler, further proving my point of the rookie outplaying you, and you number 6 in the NFL for what? 14 carries for Austin Eckler, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. I guess that's how you won. Keenan Allen finally went for 10,000. Yeah. I seen that.
That was a good thing.
Fastest Charger player to ever do it. He had 77 on the man's 136. Who? Yeah. Maybe they ain't got nobody over there for him to throw the ball to. You go to the Jets side. Zach Wilson threw the ball almost 50 times. 33 for 49, 263 yards. He hardly ever gets any touchdowns, so we're not even surprised by it. No touchdowns. I am surprised by the no picks.
I was about to say he had no picks.
No picks.
That was a good thing.
No, that's crazy when people start applauding that shit in your game. Like, hey, you didn't have any picks. That was a good game. Garrett Wilson, 7 catches, 80 yards, 22-6 was the final. Next game on the stinker alert. The New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. You know what? I actually like this stinker game. New coach, new quarterback, no problem. Keep it rolling, man. Just win, baby. Antonio Pierce, coaching against his former team that he won with in the Super Bowl, beating them 30-6. Rookie quarterback coming out there for the Raiders. Adding O'Connell, having him another pretty decent game, another clean game. 16 for 25, 209 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Josh Jacobs actually feeling like he's inspired to run again. Get rid of that bad vibe in the coaching room. You know what? The culture changes. Everybody feels motivated and want to play. 22 carries, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. One person that shit didn't go to was Devontae Adams, as he's still out there ain't getting over 50. You're almost a candidate, not for CutItOut.com, but for Trade'em.com. I'm about to put you on the trade market in my fantasy leagues, bro, because you're giving me absolutely nothing. Now, I don't expect you to get a high return for you like how I drafted you, but you know, everything is everything. But not more importantly, man, the win came for the Raiders, a much needed win. This keeps the Raiders season actually afloat at 4-5. Raiders not totally out of that. New York Giants, totally different fucking ball game. They fall to 2-7. This is another week where the offense couldn't get shit going. Daniel Jones tore his ACL, which was crazy. Bro, even if you didn't tear your ACL, I feel like you would still have this bad of a game. And my heart's there. If I am, I apologize. You give the team absolutely nothing as a quarterback. I feel like if they have a way to get out from under you as a quarterback, they should. Even if they have to eat probably $30 to $40 million, I think now's the time that if like, hey, Penix Jr. or Caleb Williams comes up in the draft that you can't pass him.
Take it.
Kyler Murray will start for the first time in a couple of weeks, so maybe if they don't like what they in Arizona, what they see out of him, they get a first-round pick. But they want to trade him to the New York Giants and let the Giants try to work with it. I feel like the New York Giants will actually do pretty good with Kyler Murray over there. But Daniel Jones, definitely not it. Danny DeVito's son got him another chance to play out there. 15 for 20, 175 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. People, this is not really Danny DeVito's son. His name's Tommy DeVito, not his son. Don't give it to like, oh my God, that motherfucker on the Dirty Diamond Podcast doesn't know what he's talking about. He's talking about Danny DeVito's son. No, I think they will be gone too. You had to pay this money for this guy. and he wasn't it.
He wasn't it, but we know he wasn't it before we paid him.
But why did we pay him? That's when the owner got to fire himself. You wrote that bad check. Like, when you write bad checks, in the real world, you go to jail. They call that fraud. So, in the NFL, I don't know what you would call that. I guess you're being fraud to your fan base. But you wrote a bad check, and that bad check, he can cash it. The fans just can't cash it. I feel bad for all you Giants fans. And that's coming from an Eagles fan because, like, there's bad and then there's damn. And you guys are definitely in that damn category. Like, goddamn. You understand me? In this game up, stinker alert, we have the now 3-6 Los Angeles Rams falling to the now 3-5 Green Bay Packers, 20-3. I think we all kind of expected this to happen. Brett Ripien. Yeah. I thought he was probably like the nephew of Kyle Ripken or something like that. Yeah, he couldn't swing it like him though. 13 for 28, 130 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. I mean, like I said, we knew that was coming. I mean, just look who you sit behind.
Now the Rams didn't have no offense at all in this game, bro.
They ain't had no offense all season, really.
At all. They looking like horrible.
Puka Nacua tried his best. Puka Nacua is like the hottest thing in the NFL right now as far as wide receivers. I like his game. He ain't the hottest, but he the hottest rookie as far as wide receivers go. He is the draft steal out of all the rookie wide receivers, in my opinion. If you think of another one better than that one, you just let me know.
Not many. Zay Flowers out here, but he's not on.
Yeah, not Puka level. On the flip side, we had Jordan Love, 20 for 26, his first efficient game, if you want to say, for Jordan Love. 228 yards, 1 touchdown. Game against a real stagnant and non-existent Los Angeles Rams defense. Not to mention the type of offense that they had going against your defense. You can kind of say your defense finally had them a somewhat decent game. The running game decided they finally want to play for the first time in a while.
Show up a little bit.
Aaron Jones, 73 yards off 20 carries
Best
and a
game of the
touchdown.
season.
By far the best game of the season. A lot of people thought that he fell off like a bad bag. So.
And that's what happens when you're injured, though.
Oh yeah, injury. That's why the running backs people are so hesitant to pay because of the injuries and everything like that. So glad to see him back doing his thing, representing for the running backs.
Mm-hmm.